This is Inside the Mind of a Pathological Liar. Now, I'm gonna jump straight into the video. But first, if you haven't seen my channel before or haven't checked out my other stuff, please do that, and if you do enjoy it, please subscribe. Most of my stuff is mostly about me, and this is about me, but it's more informational than my usual stuff. My usual stuff is goofy. So if you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. Let me just give you a quick tutorial.
Okay, step 1. Get to this channel. Step 2. Boop. Step 3. Boop. Cool.
Wow, that's really easy. I think you should do that. And then also hit the notification bell, just because since I'm a very small channel, you probably won't see my videos in your recommended, since I don't have very many subscribers or views compared to your normal subscriptions. So if you want to see something new from me, hit that notification bell just so that it'll always pop up for you. Alright? Also, if you hear like my dog is right here like cleaning himself, so gonna have to deal with that too. Also, if you're wondering about this like light down here, if there's like any light, this is my phone, because I have like somewhat of an outline script, so if you're wondering what this like weird ass glow is, that's what my phone is. Meow. There was a dark and stormy night back in the woods, and then everyone got chopped up by an axe. I kinda got sidetracked. But, did you just catch what I just did? Here, roll that clip back.
Now, I'm gonna jump straight into the video.
I lied to you. People lie all the time. Whether if it's something really little like my dog ate my homework, or I can bench 250, bro.
Well, yeah. Another lie is saying that hat looks good, Ethan, you fucking dummy.
Everyone lies at some point in their life. Usually, lies are not meant to hurt people. And usually, lies are not pre-planned out. Lies just come out in the moment a lot of the time. Unless you're a high school girl, because high school girls are fucking mean. Like, they're mean, they're fucking savage. Like, they do not hold back with, like, slandering other people. See, when I lied to you during this video, I didn't mean to, you know, lie. I just realized I kinda lied afterwards, and then I was like, oh. Also, it was mostly because I needed to keep your attention. Because a lot of the time, people click off the video after around 30 seconds. So, by me saying, let me jump into the video, then that keeps you glued on the screen, waiting for the video to start, thinking that it will start very soon. When, in actuality, I know I'm gonna plug my channel for about a minute. So you better subscribe or else I'm gonna lie to you every time. But anyways, let's jump in to the video. Wanting people to view you in a certain way. Wanting a teacher to exempt the homework because your dog ate it, or so you say. Getting something that you want in the moment is pretty much the ultimate goal for a lie. And a pathological liar does this a lot, and usually in very meaningless situations. And a lot of the time, since pathological liars lie so frequently, they lie without really focusing on the future repercussions. It's just a mechanism to get to the next moment with your goal, rather than thinking, oh, so saying this to this teacher might cause them to, you know, check with another teacher to make sure that this is true. And when they find out it's not, then they probably won't trust you next time. So it's just doing that without really having an awareness for the future. These are some of the defining characteristics of a pathological liar, because they try to do this in so many situations where it's either not necessary, or it is, not saying that lying is necessary ever, but like, just lying about something completely stupid. Now, you might be asking, Ethan, how can I trust you with all this information on this topic? How do I know that you know it? Well, here's a little secret. I am a pathological liar. Okay, in the past year, I have gotten a lot better. Well, really the past 2 years, I have gotten immensely better. But I still have a tendency to lie about the most inconsequential thing, just to get me to the next moment, so then I either like don't have to do a stupid chore, or something along those lines. And me being a pathological liar, I don't usually like pre-plan out what my lie is going to be. Actually, not usually, no, I never do that. Because it's just a mechanism for me to get to the next moment without either having to do something I don't want to do. That's why a lot of the time, since I don't plan out what my lies are gonna be, in the moment I just think, oh, this sounds good, this'll pretty much do what I want, and then boom, it's done. But I don't realize what the future consequences could be, whether that's a relationship whether that's a relationship consequence, whether that's like a corporal consequence, whether that's like me not being able to use my computer consequence. I'm not sure. And that happens with a lot of liars, especially pathological ones with how much they do. Now, someone with like a somewhat similar mindset or some type of person is a very... Sonny, can you like not lick yourself so loud? So a type of person that I can somewhat think of as like a similar mindset to a pathological liar is someone who's very manipulative. See, a manipulative person doesn't wake up in the morning and go, I'm gonna be a manipulative bitch all day, and I'm gonna make people do what I want all the time because I'm a little princess and I'm a little bitch and I'm your ex and I'm oh! I'm salty about that still. The same way with pathological liars. See, pathological liars, they don't wake up in the morning and go, I'm gonna lie to people all day just so then they can like think I am like this person all the time. Yeah, it's great. Usually in the morning you don't like prep yourself for that stuff. And I never have. I mean, I guess you would have to if you like somehow dug yourself into like the deepest lie possible over like weeks and weeks, and it's like, yeah, I'm a military person, and then you had to like go out, buy all this like military stuff and shit. I don't know why you would. Maybe to like get some $5 Twins tickets, but yeah, I don't know. That's weird. The thing is, after a while, people start to catch on. Whether they're close to you, whether you've just lied to them too many times. People will start to catch on. Boy who cried wolf scenario will most likely happen. And this means, well, you'll say something, and then they will not believe you, just because you've lied to them so many times. Now, saying something that you actually did, they're way less inclined to believe it, because you've lied to them about similar things so often. And that is something that is very detrimental to being a pathological liar, because trust is very, very important. And if that is ever broken, friendships are super hard to mend back together without trust. And though that has not happened to me, because I've made it very clear to my friends that I have a tendency to lie a lot, some of my friends in the past, I have had to do something. Because once that trust is broken, you can't come back from that. If you say you're gonna do something, then you don't. You can't just like not follow through with something. See, I only lie about really meaningless things that can get me out of very small situations, but if you lie about something that has a very direct negative impact to someone else, whether that's slandering someone, whether that's saying, oh yeah, I'll do this, and it rides on their final, or something along those lines, that's absolutely fucked. Like, not even just for a pathological liar, just for any type of person. No matter if you're a pathological one, whether you're a normal one, whether you're a goody two-shoes, whether you're a fucking teacher's pet. A pathological liar, some of them do not have that kind of filter, so they just lie about everything. Just because everything's just kind of the same to them. So basically, the main goal of a pathological liar is to not get caught. Now, that seems a little far-fetched. Like, the goal isn't particularly to not get caught, but that's kinda what you have to do. You have to make it so then it's believable, but then at the same time, make it cool enough so then people view you in a certain way to your liking. Now, I don't really do this very much, because I just lie to get out of shit because I'm lazy as fuck. But the main goal is just to not get caught. Because when you get caught, then it's really embarrassing. And then you're like, then you have to admit, oh, yeah, I lied. I'm a big fat liar. Rah. And since I've done it for so many years, I don't really get caught too often. And honestly, I think that's why I'm such a good actor. Just because, you know, I've been lying my whole life, so what's so hard about lying on stage? Like, I don't know. Now, this does not mean try out lying to everyone. No, this is more of a warning, because people who lie a lot, you will get caught, and there will be some consequences, whether it's losing a friendship, losing a girlfriend, losing your grades, losing $100, just something along those lines. You don't want to risk that just for a petty lie. Tell the truth to be a lot more direct and a lot more truthful about who I am as a person this last year, just because I always wanted to be some other person, but this year I've really just kind of come into my own person, and that is very, very important. And honestly, if you're a pathological liar, that is something you need to do. You need to take a deep look inside and see who you are, and you need to see, oh, okay, this is who I am. I don't care how other people view me. I want them to view me as this. If they love me, that's great. If they don't, who cares? The thing is, if that's you, then be you. Don't try to be someone else. Don't try to make someone believe that you're someone else. Just be you. Thanks for watching. So I hope that this gave you a little bit of insight on the mind of a pathological liar. And if you have a friend like this, let me know. Say like what they do, what the most obvious lie that they said was. And yeah, I think that'll be it for me. Check out my other stuff, and see you later. Ready for the really, really, really like weird outro music? Too bad, here you go.